And Autumn Johnson is an analyst for the WNBA on ION. You'll be able to see her on pregame, postgame, and halftime coverage every week during the season. Autumn, thank you for being with us. First, out of the gate, what's the biggest thing you're looking for this season?
I mean, we just heard it right there. Women's basketball is in demand. Viewership is up. Attendance is up. And if I could just take off my analyst hat, as a basketball fan, I'm excited. Like, the momentum that we've been seeing is finally meeting the moment, all in perfect timing. I'm excited to see how this league showcases everyone watches women's basketball. This is what you've been missing out on. We told you so. The attention and hype is there, and the biggest thing that I'm looking for is to see how these stars constantly deliver. They're tough competitors. They have fiery passion. There's going to be clutch performances, big-time plays, elite skill set that we'll see, records being broken. Storylines are just going to keep building up and going to be fun to follow, but you know, this is the toughest league in the world with only 144 roster spots available. And every year, this league reloads with elite talent. The product is undeniable, and the moment is now.
Oh, I agree with you, Autumn. It is easy to celebrate these incredible women. It's hard not to go too far in a conversation like this without mentioning Caitlin Clark. Based on what you've seen so far, how might her game translate from college to the pros?
I mean, this generational talent just leaves you in awe every single time with her endless range and her clutch shooting. But another thing that gets overshadowed is her passing ability. She was the second all-time leader in assists in women's college basketball and led the league in assists. That's going to translate so easily in this league and separate her from the rest. And Caitlin, we've already seen her in 2 preseason games for the WNBA. In that first preseason game, we saw what she does best in knocking down some big-time threes. She had 21 points, 5 threes, nearly 40% from the arc. Now, the second preseason game versus the Atlanta Dream, we saw the other side of Caitlin Clark and how she can impact the game in her passing ability. She had 6 assists in that one. Also, 8 rebounds, 1 block, but the 6 assists stood out to me the most because she causes so much attention. She opened up the court for other players. Nalissa Smith had herself a night, 21 points, and we're going to see more of that because Caitlin has so many weapons around her that she has at her disposal to pass it off to. And she makes the right play every single time. She leads you to where she needs to go. She'll leave you thinking, how does she get that pass in there? Her court vision is in a class of its own, and she's going to be just fine in this league.
Another place she is getting a lot of attention is over her salary. When it was publicized what she's making, there were a lot of people who were not only shocked, but upset at the disparity between her and her NBA counterparts. And one of our experts said, if you want bigger salaries for these women, you got to show up. We just heard the call for corporate sponsors and James reporting there. What's your response to all of that?
I totally agree. I mean, you can't just support women's basketball. Yeah, that word support, it's not a charity. You have to invest in women's basketball. And we've seen that lately, as we mentioned, with these high-profile marketing and corporate companies getting behind these athletes for brand endorsement deals that help add money to their pockets. I mean, ticket revenues as well helps pay these athletes. You know, buying merch as well helps pay these professionals. We have to go from being that casual fan to a diehard fan if we want to see change. We also have to demand the change as well that we want to see. Even the preseason games that we're getting access to, a lot of people were upset that the Minnesota Lynx weren't televised and we couldn't see an Angel Reese and a Camila Cardoso, who are 2 of the top 5 picks in this 2024 draft class. There was an uproar on social media, and we demanded that change, and we saw the next game that it was televised. So if we want to see that change, we have to be that change. We have to do our part, and that stems into going to these games and supporting these professionals who sacrifice their bodies, who are competitors every single night. So if we just pour into them, and we also invest our dollars and put the dollars behind it, we'll be good.
Autumn Johnson, so many good points there. Analyst for the WNBA on ION. Thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you on the telecasts and hopefully joining us back here on America Tonight as we progress throughout the season.
Thank you for having me.